Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily update video. And quick reminder, this is a short trading week. So the stock market is open tomorrow, but it is closed this coming Friday, which is Christmas Day. So if you have options expiring this week, they actually expire tomorrow. So just be careful if you have positions open. You know what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about Palantir. We're going to ride this Palantir wave as long as the views keep coming. So let's take a look at the heat map. We'll take a look to see how Palantir did today. We will look at a news article because Palantir has some good news that broke today, which is probably why it was green. We'll do updated technical analysis to see if I was correct yesterday. Spoiler alert, I was correct. And we will end the video like we always do, looking at the option flow data to see what the big money, the hedge funds, the institutional investors are doing. And for those of you that don't trade options, that's okay, because you can still look at the option flow data to see if you want to swing trade or maybe see what the big money thinks Palantir is going to do, if they think it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. So you don't have to be an options trader to use the option flow data to your advantage. Let's get right into it. Looking at the heat map here, you can see kind of a mixed day on the board, mixture of red and green, but a lot of the big names were red today. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. Google was kind of flat, up 0.5% about. Facebook also flat, about 0.4% in the green. Semis were beaten down today, except for Intel. Intel was actually up 0.9%, but AMD down another 1.7%. AMD, Sube, please fly again. Micron, the honey badger, also down 0.7%. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, some of the payment stocks were down. Financials had a green day, kind of a nice rebound from their red day yesterday, but that's not what you're here for. Let's take a look at Palantir on Robinhood. So take a look at this. Very choppy day for Palantir, but it was in the green, even though it was in the chop all day long. We closed the day, as you can see, up 2.3%. After hours, we are still trending a little bit higher, up 0.4% on the day. But take a look at this. Within the first 5 minutes, we were up 4.2%. Within the next basically 10 minutes, we sold it off very quickly to being up only 0.7%. Then we bought it all back, sold it off again, and then we just slowly melted up all day long. Like I said, up 2.3% on the day. For the week, Palantir is still green, up almost 9% on the week. On the month, of course, we're green, up over 31%. And for the past 3 months, we are still up 188%. Palantir has just been a great stock if you got in from the beginning. Let's take a look at the news article that broke today that may be the reason why Palantir was in the green today, even though the overall stock market was kind of mixed red and green. So here's the article from thestreet.com, and the article is titled Palantir signs $31.5 million deal with the UK's NHS. Now, the NHS is the National Health Service. So it says that the Palantir Technologies signs a new 2-year contract with the UK National Health Service worth an estimated $31.5 million. So, fun fact, and actually I didn't know this, but Palantir was co-founded by well-known tech investor Peter Thiel. And what they're going to do for the NHS is that they're going to enable decision makers to best plan use of resources and improve patient care. Specifically, they're going to use the Palantir Foundry as part of its illness response, including the planning and operational rollout of the UK's vaccine program. And I've heard and seen articles that Palantir is doing similar things with the states in the USA. So it seems natural that if it's going to work well in the US, they can roll it out to other countries. Who knows if maybe other countries are now going to jump on board and use their technology for the same reason, because as we all know, the illness is affecting the whole world. So they're going to say they're going to use the software and systems to monitor and collect data to determine how to allocate health and care resources in emerging hotspots where the disease is flaring up and ensure critical equipment is supplied to the facilities with the greatest need. So basically, it sounds like they're optimizing the logistics of the treatment for the vaccine. And just as a quick reminder, earlier in the month, Palantir also got over $44 million from the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, to assist with reviews and inspections and also illness treatments. So looks like Palantir is on a roll. They keep racking up more and more government contracts. So hopefully this train keeps going and keeps sending the stock price higher. Let me know if you have shares or options on Palantir in the comment section below. Let's jump into the TradingView chart to do some updated technical analysis. So here's the TradingView chart on Palantir. If you're new to the channel, each candle represents 1 day of trading. The orange line here represents the 21-day moving average. The pink line here is the 50-day moving average. We have volume bars on the bottom and the RSI. The yellow lines are areas of support and resistance, and we have Fibonacci retracements that you can see by these colored rectangles in the background. I like to keep it simple. I don't go crazy with my TA. So you can see we have some leftover TA that I drew last night in my Palantir video. So if you missed that, definitely go check it out before you watch today's video. But I had two options that I thought Palantir was going to do. Either it was just going to keep going up, or it was going to sell off a little bit till it gets to about the 21-day moving average, which is at about mid $26, and then bounce and keep going up. Well, it looks like, at least today, it took the first option. Now, I'm not saying this second option is still not possible, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw it out a little bit in time to see what happens tomorrow to close out the week. I think we could still have a little bit of a sell-off tomorrow, but I think this 21-day moving average will hold, and it's going to be at about mid to high $26, maybe low $27 tomorrow. So we'll have to see if Palantir goes green again. Like I said, it was up 2.3%. The interesting thing, though, wasn't a lot of volume on Palantir today compared to some of the other days earlier in the week. In fact, if you look at the volume back in end of November, it's kind of about half of the volume that we were seeing. So I don't know if investors have kind of moved on to other stocks. Maybe they found other hype or meme stocks like GameStop, or some of the blockchain stocks like Riot. If you missed my Riot video last night, go check that out as well. But it seems like stocks that are involved with blockchain technology or Bitcoins have been recently on a tear. So who knows, maybe investors have cashed out from Palantir and are moving on. But like I said, overall trend on Palantir over the past about month and a half now has been up and to the right. So that is something that we like to see, especially if you're thinking about wheeling options or doing the wheel strategy on a stock like this. So I really don't have much to add as far as the technical analysis. It looks like today's trading held up to my TA from yesterday. I will note that the 23.6% Fibonacci level right here is at about the high $27. So that may be an area of support as well. In addition to the 21-day moving average, it's just about $1 higher than the 21-day MA. Looks like the intraday wick almost got as low as there. But I also have this yellow line, which is at about mid to low $28, which I thought was once resistance, but now that we close the day above it, it should act as support. So if I am trading Palantir tomorrow, the first thing I'm going to look is to see if this $28 support line holds up. If that breaks, the next area of support I'm going to look at is about mid $27. And if that breaks, I'm going to look at the 21 MA, which is at about mid $26. So that's where I would potentially set stop losses if I had shares, or maybe think about getting out of my options trade if I was looking for a quick day trade or maybe a short-term swing trade. Of course, none of this is financial advice. I'm just giving you my opinions. I currently don't own any shares or options on Palantir. This is just purely my opinion and no technical analysis, and nobody's opinion is ever 100% correct. So always do your due diligence, always do your own technical analysis. Let us end the video looking at the option flow data to see what the big money thought about Palantir stock today. So here's the trade UI option flow data on Palantir. You can see 38 sweeps came in today. If I scroll down, you can see the green boxes represent call options that were bought. The red boxes represent put options that were bought. You can see it's kind of a 50-50 split between calls and puts. But towards the end of the day, looks like there was a run of call options that came out. Looking at the strike prices, they're all over the place. Anywhere from the kind of mid to high 20s to maybe the mid to low 30s, and even the expirations are in December, in January of next year, February of next year, March of next year. So a lot of action. Take a look at this order. This is a $1.5 million order that came in for Palantir $35 puts for March of 2021. So someone with a lot of money is actually betting that Palantir is going to drop to at least $35 or lower by next March. And they put, like I said, over $1.5 million on that. So, that is going to definitely raise some eyebrows. We'll have to keep an eye on that in future videos to see if that pans out. Palantir right now is not trading at $35. So maybe these people or this person thinks that Palantir will have a run up and then sell off, or this could always be a hedge as well to protect against maybe bigger losses. So we'll never know. That's the nature of option flow data. Let me know what you think is going on with this $1.5 million option flow order in the comments below. As always, join our Discord server if you're not in there already. We only have about 4 or 5 slots left before we're going to lock it down for some time. As always, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Reddit, and most importantly, I hope you end the week green and have a great trading day.